3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Anderson. And you're watching freaking Jiggy Jag TV.
Loud and proud, it's Jiggy Jaguar from JiggyJaguar.com.
Thank you. Good night.
This is
TV.
I'll talk more later, guys. Let's play this song for you guys. This is called Shitty Beatles. Let's all have some fun and stuff. Spin in a circle, palmer and dance. I don't give a shit what you guys like to do. Respect the bar. Grab the nearest lady next to you. Dancer, grab the nearest gentleman. Grab band. I don't give a shit. Let's have some fun tonight. This is Shitty fucking Beatles. This next one is called Huey Lewis and the News.
Okay, gentlemen, go ahead and give me a brief introduction.
We are Post Nothing from Los Angeles, California. We're a hardcore punk band, and we're on tour right now with Wolves.
Now tell us a little bit about the band. How'd you guys get together?
This is Hans, and we've been in bands together, him and I, for about 2006. That was 9 years. 9 years. He's he was in this metalcore band called Righteous Deception that needed a vocalist, and I'd played with my old band at a festival that was named after him called Hans Fest. And
It's like Waynestock.
it's like Waynestock, but Hansy. And the drummer of that band's dad was like, I know this badass vocalist. He's the shit. No, but he told them that and like sold me up, and I show up and I was okay, but it was good enough, so I ended up in that band. And that band broke up really quick. Him and I started a bunch of bands, and then 2011 we started Trapper Keeper, which became Post Nothing.
So, Hans Fest.
Yeah.
Is there a story behind this?
I actually had nothing to do with it. The people who put it together were like, hey, people like you, so we should just name it after you. And I was like, sure, whatever. And there was like 10 of them.
So, tell me a little bit about some of the different road stories that you guys have had this last on this tour. So
This tour. Okay, that's
Day one, first of all, we played a local show. I went to work, but then once they loaded everything up, they forgot both guitar amps. So the next day, we were supposed to leave at 7 a.m. to go to Arizona, but we had to wait till the bar opened to get our amps.
Which, I mean, you think normally, like, oh, bars open like 6 to 8 a.m., something like that, at least in California.
When the beer guy come in and drop off the shipment, you would think.
But it was Sunday. No, it was a Saturday.
No, it was a Saturday.
And on weekends, they open later.
No, they open earlier. They open at 4 p.m. during the week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that place is fucking weird, man.
Well, never mind. Let him tell the story.
11 a.m. is when we had to show up to open. And so we get there at 10 o'clock because the promoter tells us, oh, maybe somebody will be there to let you in. We're like, okay, cool. We show up. There's somebody right out front behind the gate because it's locked, and he's sweeping and setting up. I'm like, hey, man, we left some cabs back there. Can we get them right now? And he's like, and he just kind of dips back inside. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, what are we? So we're waiting, and then like, I think it was Joe from Wolves points out, he's like, maybe he doesn't speak any English. And I was like, okay. So I was like, Hans, like, can you? So Hans goes and talks to him. And, like, from what I gathered, I guess he basically told him, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I just do the cleaning. Like, I really can't let you in. And it's like, fuck. And then almost right then, the bartender shows up, like, maybe 20 minutes before 11. And we're like, dude, can we please come inside and get the couch? He's like, yeah, not a problem. So we get in, get it, and then we leave. We show up to the show kind of on time, I guess. Like, we were late, so we had to play last on the show. It was supposed to be first. So, I mean, we showed up late, but we...
backdoored yourself in the headline.
Yeah. It was whatever. Like, a lot of people left after, because we were playing with Meyer and Lung, a band from Southern California, that we met up No, I'm sorry.
No, who knows? Maybe Adolf Hitler walked in. I don't know. Who knows what happens behind us on camera? I don't know.
Stuff happens.
I've had people give me bunny ears.
No, it's anyway. So we're friends with this band called Meyer and Lung that we happened to actually, the tour paths crossed twice on this. First one was in Tucson, the second one was in Oklahoma City. And Tucson was the first one, and they have a way bigger draw than we do. They're a more established band. They have booking representation and so on and so forth. So playing after them, it sucked because half the crowd left. And it is what it is. We did it to ourselves. We should have paid more attention. I was drunk. I asked the fill-in drummer. I was like, "Hey, Jimmy," because I was drunk. I was like, "Can you go check all the equipment?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude." He went inside. He's like, "Dude, we're good." It's like, "Fuck yeah!" And then we left. And then in the morning, he's downplaying it now. He was really mad at us.
I was pissed.
Yeah,
I called them all useless, and I went to bed.
It was pretty fucking mean. He's just like, "You guys are worthless without Vince," and I almost cried. I was like, "Oh man."
It's true though.
Oh, that's not that true. I don't know, man.
So, what are some future goals for you guys with this tour and moving forward?
Fill in the canceled dates, of which there are presently, well, just one now. And then play the rest of the shows, meet up with Machinist for 6 days of it, which that leg starts the 17th and ends the 22nd. And then when we get back home, if we can convince... let's just say if we can get everybody together, we're planning on writing a new album. The goal is to write a full length, but we'll see, and release that before the summer because we're planning on going on tour again, probably July or August.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, before I let you guys go, how do we find you guys on social media and all the other places?
It's facebook.com/postnothing.edu
I love that.
and postnothing.bandcamp.com. And
stuff.
we're also on Twitter, which is @_postnothing.
That's
And that's
awesome.
usually just me tweeting stupid crap.
Do we have Instagram?
No Instagram.
No Instagram.
No Instagram.
No Instagram. Instagramless post nothing.
Because on Instagram you have to like sign out of your own and then sign.
That's right.
On Twitter you can just switch. So.
Stupid annoying. That is true. You can.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hutchinson, what's up? We got Post Nothing.
brother, you already stories. You bring up one father.
Jiggy Jag TV, and I love you. Mwah.